Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Property. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And today's video is the weekly alpha for the Change 360 platform. I asked you guys if you wanted to hear about it, and a few of you said yes. And even if you said no, I'd tell you anyway, because it's a platform I'm building and it's meant to support the Drip ecosystem and give back to the community that's given me so much. And of course, support my mission to empower the impoverished. And the only way that I figured out I can actually do that is to build something of utility that doesn't allow for speculation, doesn't allow for Ponzi-nomics, and from the profits, I can actually be able to give back. So that's where this platform comes in. And in this, I'm going to give you some alpha on the launch date, which you can see here behind me or in front of you, whatever, you know what I mean, and how the crowdfunding will work, as well as some alpha I just decided to add to the NFTs that get purchased, and of course how this works with Drip, because that's the most important part. Everybody wants to know what about Drip, and I want to know what about Drip as well, and this is meant to pump my Drip bags as well as yours with utility. So first, let's get into it. All right, we got this countdown that I've actually now linked in my description. So it's the Change 360 SK launch. SK stands for Sidekick Finance. You will also find on Twitter, I've got some tweets that will be going out about this campaign and all this stuff starting in 19 days from now. So what does that mean officially? In 19 days, 7 hours, well, by the time you see this video, it's going to be different. So you'll have to click the link in the description to find the exact time. But I'll tell you right now, it is scheduled to go live on the 21st at 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So it says so right there. And what that means by live, that means this website right here, the Sidekick Finance, also linked in the description, will be live, and you will be able to purchase the NFTs for the crowdfunding model. Now, what this crowdfunding does, if you're not familiar with Kickstarter or GoFundMe, this is just a way for us to get some capital into the actual building out phase of the different portions of the project I want to create. So initially, the first part will be very, very simplistic. The nutrition coaching that I showed last week's video, if you didn't catch that, go back and watch that. But I have some very, very bullish roadmap features, and by giving you guys something initially and hopefully crowdfunding some of the capital that I need, I can actually continue building this out. And then as people use the platform, I'll have more and more proceeds to build towards that. So that's what this is all about. And with this crowdfunding model, there are 3 different tiers. So I'm not going to go over all the details of each tier in this video. I want you guys to actually come out here to click the link, read about it, and check it out. But basically, in tier 1, you're going to get 5% of the crowd-funded wallet paid out to all the NFT holders. And you'll also receive 5% bonus allocation in the points as well as the governance token. So there will be a governance token later on, but I'm doing it very different than what we currently see in the degen space. I'm going to do it much more like I saw, what's their name? ENS did, where they airdropped it, even the Bored Ape Yacht Club where they airdropped it. So I want to actually reward the people that are utilizing the platform, those that support the platform, and not just have an inflationary token. It'll be a fixed supply and will be based off of some very, very sustainable bullish mechanics that I will learn from the ecosystem and the users over like the first 3 to 6 months. So, and it will also have liquidity that will be backed right here from the usage of the platform and the revenue. So people will get it airdropped and they'll be able to turn around and sell it immediately if they want to, but there will be no more of those tokens, and those will be used for future development. So going to be rewarding people with that, in addition to the actual crowdfunding payout allocation that you'll actually receive. So there's going to be $100 for the tier 1, and there's 200 of them to mint. There is a limit on each tier, how many you can do per wallet. I don't remember exactly what it is offhand. Since it's not live right now, I can't click and see, but you won't just be able to mint them all. So it is limited. Tier 2 is going to be 15% of the crowdfunded wallet for 18 months and 10% bonus allocation for points and for the governance token. The points are very similar to what I believe the drip drop draw lottery tickets are. So again, since I'm not creating an actual token, I wanted to use points instead, and those points will be used for a lot of game theory development on the platform, and then initially it'll be used to actually win the prizes and reward payouts. So you'll be able to utilize a portion of those points or all of them for the daily, the weekly, or even the monthly, as well as use them to vote on governance, charitable contributions, and even the development phases later on. So the points will have a lot of utility, and you will decide how you want to use them, and you're going to be rewarded with them based off of positive actions. And of course, if you are getting allocations from the NFT. And last is the game changer, where you get 30% of the crowdfunded wallet paid out to all the NFT holders. And this is for 24 months. So this one is $2,500, comes with a hefty price tag, but it pays out a lot more and for a longer duration. And you'll get 30 additional bonus points when this goes live. So plus 20% bonus allocation for the governance token. All right. So what does that look like on the actual platform itself? Just a little bit of how the tokenomics are spread out. So I showed this before, but it's easier to see it here. So in this specifically, crowdfunding wallets can be 10% of the entire platform revenue. So those people that purchase the NFT, they will be getting the funds paid from here. So this is going to be from the revenue generated, and it will be for either 12 months, 18 months, or 24 months. The other 50% of this is going to go towards charitable contributions and other crowdfunding, like whatever the community votes on, basically. So as, say, tier 1 is done at 12 months, that additional percentage that was originally getting paid out will now go into the wallet, and it's going to be allocated towards tier 2 and tier 3. And then when 18 months is up, tier 3 is the only one left, and they're getting a larger portion. And then once the whole 2 years is done, all 10% now is up for voting based on the community and where those points are allocated. Now, here is the super secret alpha that's not actually on here as something that I'm giving away. So this is a new perk that I just came up with over the weekend, and I didn't add it when I launched this, but it is something I will be adding provided we go above our goal. So right now the goal is just, like I said, to get the initial funds and get this launched in the hosting and the APIs for utilizing the ChatGPT AI, open API AI, or open, you know what I mean. Anyway, if you don't, doesn't matter. But anyway, gotta pay for the hosting and to use those services. All that stuff's not free, and so want to have the money available for that. But anything above that, here's what's super bullish. So each of these NFTs will actually get access to company that I mentioned before when I was going to do my other project, FitPros DAO. So I've been working with these guys now for about 3 years. You probably don't know who they are, and you're probably not even sure what this will be about. But this is a legitimate Web 2 based company, about 5, maybe 6 years old. You can do your research on them, so look them up, TaskHuman.com. What they do and how they have gotten started or moved is that they are primarily working with companies. So what this platform does, and it's built on the back of Zoom. So actually some of the developers from Zoom, and you use the platform, you'll see it looks exactly like Zoom setup, built this platform. And what it allows you to do is basically get one-on-one coaching 24/7. So it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, where you're at, when you need it, you literally can jump on this app and do a search for mindfulness, sleep better, breath work, traveling, sound healing, nutrition, whatever. And you're going to find actual industry experts. These people are vetted through a 4 interview process. I am part of that interviewing process, and I fail a lot of people. So these people have credentials, they've gone to school, they get vetted, we test them out and all that. So it's legitimate, actual experts in different fields. And what happens is you select one of these things, and literally you can say and look for somebody on the app right then. There. It only works on mobile, so it's meant to be used on the go wherever you are. What am I getting at? Well, again, this is only available for companies, but since I am building this platform on Change 360, I am able to leverage my connection with these people and basically market our Change 360 platform as a company, and then basically say that all of you are part of the team or employees, and I want you all to have access to this platform. So what these tiers additional bonus will be, and that's again if we get above the crowdfunding share we want. So it's above the 12,500 goal. I will basically be able to say that tier 1 will get 3 months access to this platform, tier 2 6 months, and tier 3 12 months. They normally charge, if you were to buy this by itself, basically $1 an hour. You know that it is extremely expensive to talk to, say, a licensed therapist or psychiatrist or whatever the case may be, and $1 an hour. Over the course of a year, you can definitely see spending that amount of money, and this will be unlimited. So that is a super benefit for the platform for anybody that wants to support. And later on, as we build this out, there will be another NFT model that will integrate this, but that's going to be more for the NFT battle card and the exercise to earn. But I can roll this out immediately. So that is super, super alpha. It's not even on the Sidekick Finance site. Last, but most importantly, not least, how does it benefit Drip? So as I said, 50% of the platform revenue will go directly towards, we'll call it the Drip ecosystem, because this 10% going to the animal farm. So 20% is going to go to the vault. So every purchase, 20% of the revenue will go to the vault, 20% of the revenue will go to the reservoir, 10% will go to the farm. With the vault, the fees that we generate, remember this is going to be a cross-chain platform. So that means any token, any chain, as long as it's not taxed, will be collected and swapped for BNB, and then randomly deposited based on value in the contract or a determinate duration. So we don't want this to be something that people are trying to, buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing, and looking at the wallet and seeing when it's going to go off. So going to try to have that randomized a bit, but if it's small enough in the beginning, it won't matter. But if it starts to get a large amount, then definitely don't want to have people just trying to manipulate the price and dump ahead of this or whatever the case may be. But anyway, 20% going to the vault. If the tax vault, so this is bullish, I haven't seen this implemented in any other game theory of the other supported dApps in the ecosystem. If the tax vault is greater than 15% of total supply, then the contract will add to the reservoir instead. So as of right now, we got like 8 million in circulating supply. 15% of that is like 1 million. So this will keep the contract or the vault balance above 15% of the total Drip supply. So even as Drip is being held in wallets and moving around, this platform will help to keep that, and this can be adjusted. So it can be up or down. So we'll be able to modify that as we go forward. And then the bonus, the rest will go to the reservoir. And in the reservoir, here's another game theory that I decided to add in here to make it more bullish to be in the reservoir as well and help support reservoir. Fees will be swapped for BNB. But then the contract will randomly and periodically exit and re-enter the reservoir to trigger payments to stakers and lock up liquidity. So if you're familiar with the way reservoir works, when you get in and you get out, you're taxed 10%. In that 10%, a portion of that goes to permanently buying Drip and burning it and locking in that liquidity. Also, you get of that tax, people that are currently in it are getting paid out dividends based off that tax. So by having a large wallet, like hopefully this platform will be, triggering these deposits by getting in and out, that means more Drip is getting locked into permanent liquidity, and it makes it more of an incentive for people to get into the reservoir on top of whatever the new drip drop draw reservoir stuff will be, because you'll want to be in because you're going to get triggered to get payouts based off of that. And last, we got 10% going to the animal farm. So we're basically going to be creating a treasury consisting of a pig pen allocation, BNB, ETH, BTC, and BUSD pool positions. So using 10% of the revenue to buy these assets. And then of the dogs earned, we will put some into the dog pound. Actually, we'll put all into the dog pound. And then we'll take the BNB and BUSD dividends, and we will split that with community rewards, charitable contributions, and increasing the positions on the platform. So this will be a way to actually create a treasury that can continue to support the platform itself, as well as support the ecosystem and get community voted on projects or even charitable contributions. So as I mentioned, empower the impoverished. I need a way that I can constantly have money coming in that is not Ponzi-nomics, and I can use that to support the actual people I want to support. And by buying up these assets, I believe these are blue chip assets and won't be going anywhere. BUSD may change to a different stable coin, but I have those stable positions and I'm earning rewards, and I'm only selling the rewards of the platform, or utilizing the rewards, so to speak. So that's where 50% of the platform revenue goes directly towards the Drip ecosystem. So here's just a kind of overview of what this looks like. It's kind of confusing, but it's just basically exactly what I explained in the other slide. So going to be increasing the PIGG's allocation, and then using those BUSD dividends towards payouts, stuff like that. And the same thing with BNB, putting BNB into the pool. That makes more dogs to the dog pound, BNB divs, you know, blah, 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 blah. All right. That is the alpha for this video. So the biggest thing is a TaskHuman integration. That in and of itself is worth thousands of dollars. I know the prices that companies have to pay for this to give it to their employees, and it's not available to the public. So again, by looking at what I want to do, the Change 360 as an actual company and platform. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.